Stickers, it's your boy Anomaly from Sweden, and yes, I can swear in the beginning of an intro now, because YouTube changed their rules, which is really fucking cool. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the loadout you can have that would be the rarest possible. Now, I'm not just talking about the most expensive loadout with just a bunch of I buy power stickers. No, I'm talking about actual rarest. I got this idea because I recently started collecting banknotes, which is pretty cool. My most Jewish hobby ever. This one is more common because there's a lot of them that exist. It's got a big population. Meanwhile, this one, the population is a bit smaller, so it's a bit rarer. That got me thinking, what CS skins have the lowest population? Well, today we're gonna find out, but before that, I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is Pirate Swap. Pirate Swap is a CS2 trading site and instant sell site where you trade skins for brand new ones or instantly sell them for real money. No more sitting and waiting for your skin listings to sell, since Pirate Swap buys the skins directly from you and pay instantly. They also have freebies where you can win skins from just trading and depositing using code Anomaly for 35% extra, or you can do the free challenges where you're rewarded with trading balance. So if you want to try out Pirate Swap, then please do so from the link in the description, and thank you once again Pirate Swap for sponsoring this video. Hey, so what I've done is I've made an entire spreadsheet with all the skins that you can have in your loadout, and I've picked the rarest possible skin in terms of population, and we're gonna be taking a look at it. Now, for the first skin, the USP, we have this souvenir USP Forest Leaves Factory New with a population of only 2. Now, it doesn't say souvenir up here because Valve, the indie company they are, the inspect server isn't working. So I had to generate all of these links myself. Sams, just write souvenir up here. There we go. Now it's a souvenir skin. Now this skin, just like with many other from this list, is only possible to get from 2 different souvenir packages. One of them is the EMS 2014 souvenir package, and the other one is this one, DreamHack 2013 souvenir pack. And you can see, it doesn't say what skins it contains, because it contains like 40-50 different skins, and they're all really old. And the reason this one is rare is because, of course, it's from those old souvenir packages, but it's also float capped at 0.06, which means it's very rare to get in factory new. For the P2000, we have this souvenir granite marbleized, also only available from those 2 souvenir packages. And yes, you're seeing correctly, the stickers have been scraped, and that's because it's owned by HFB, which means this one is probably never going to be in circulation again, which is a shame because this skin has a population of only 1. Yes, there's only 1 souvenir factory new granite marbleized. And no, it's not hamster pattern. For the Glock, we have a souvenir candy apple, but it's not factory new. The candy apple skin is float capped at 0.3 for field tested, which makes field tested the rarest condition, with there only being 38 souvenir candy apple field tested. For the P250, we have the Boreal Forest souvenir factory new. Also only available from those 2 souvenir packages, and also float capped at 0.06, which means this is very rare. That's why it only has a population of 11. You see this and you don't think it's something special, but really it is. Especially since the sticker is from the 2013 package. Very rare. For the CC, we have the first non-souvenir skin. We have the Fuchsia is now stat track, even though it doesn't say stat track. Sam's add it. In well-worn condition. There is 97 of these, which might seem like a lot compared to like 1 or 2, but that's because this skin is from a case. And the reason it's rare is because it is float capped at 0.4, and as you know, well-worn starts at 0.38, which means you only have a 0.02 float range to hit to get it well-worn. And stat track makes it 10 times rarer. This is very rare. Same story goes for the dual Berettas. These are souvenir cobalt quartz well-worn, and just like with the last skin, you only have a 0.02 range to get it. It's a lot of numbers, but all you need to know is this is very rare, and that is shown by the population, because the population is 1. This is the only one that exists. The Tech 9 is the souvenir groundwater factory new, also float capped at 0.06, which makes factory new incredibly rare. A population population of only 15. You can see this is from the 2014 pack because we have the foil Kato 14 stickers, which are very good looking. Same story goes with the 5.7 silver quartz, also from those two same packages, also well-worn float capped, which makes this one of only 2 silver quartz souvenir well-worns that exist. And the other one has had its sticker scraped, so this is the only one that's fully intact. For the Deagle, another souvenir from the same two packages, this is the factory new Mudder, also float capped, meaning factory new is incredibly rare, and this is the only one that exists. It's got a population of 1, and as you can see, it's got the 2014 stickers, meaning there is no souvenir factory new Desert Eagle Mudder with the 2013 stickers. For the R8, you probably already know it's the souvenir bone mask, and the reason it's so rare is because it's kind of glitched. It's part of the bank collection, but the bank collection was added way before the R8 was released, so they for some reason retroactively added it to those two souvenir packages from 2013 and 14. Technically, I can open this one and get one of only 4 souvenir bone mask minimal wear. For the last pistol, we have the Zeus, and obviously you can't get the Zeus from the 2013 package, which is why we have this one, the souvenir Zeus charged up factory new. Now this skin isn't float capped or not exceedingly rare in any way, it's just from the new train collection and it's a purple quality. Many of them haven't been unboxed yet. The population of this one is gonna skyrocket, and I doubt it's gonna be the rarest one for long. It's just that we don't have any rare Zeus skins yet. And going into the SMGs, we have the souvenir Mac 10 Palm factory new with a population of only 101. The reason that it's rare is because it's float capped once again. This one is, however, available in quite a few different packages. I mean, you can see these stickers are from DreamHack 2014, and I'm not sure if this is actually the rarest Mac 10. It's the rarest one I could find, and it's almost got a population of sub 100. For the PP Bison, we have the souvenir factory new Sand Dashed, also from these old packages, and also float capped for factory new. A population of only 13. Pretty cool. For the UMP, same story. Souvenir factory new Gunsmoke, also only available from those two packages, also factory new float cap, but this one is a lot rarer. There's only 3 of these in existence, and this one is very cool because it's got the 2013 blue snowflake foil sticker. Now for the MP5, we're switching things up because the MP5, it's a newer gun, it wasn't added back in the day, and it's the souvenir co-processor battle scarred with a float cap of 0.5, meaning you only have a 0.05 range to get it in battle scarred, and it's got a population of 430, which is by far the biggest on this list, but that's the lowest population MP5 I could find. I guess it's just that MP5 skins are pretty common, that 430, even though it's float capped, is still rare. For the MP9, this is a 1 of 1 souvenir factory new orange peel, and it's rare because it's also float capped for factory new and only available from those 2 old souvenir packages. Sadly, he got the sticker placement on the handle, which means when you're playing in game, you don't actually see the sticker. The MP7 has the same story, souvenir minimal wear anodized navy, and that's because anodized navy is mostly available in factory new, just like, for example, a Doppler or a Fade, and just like with those skins, it's float capped at 0.08, which means you only have a 0.01 range to get it in minimal wear. The population of this one is only 6, and this one has the cool foil 14 stickers. Souvenir P90 Teardown Battle Scarred is the rarest P90 with a population of only 15. However, 3 of them seem to be locked in OP skins bots, which means they're permanently banned, so the tradable population is actually lower. For the Mag 7, we're switching things up with the souvenir Bulldozer factory new. Bulldozer is also another skin that's float capped, making factory new very rare, and this is only available from old school Mirage souvenir collections, and since it's a purple quality in the case, this souvenir is very rare, with a population of only 23. For the sawed-off, we have the souvenir Full Stop Well Worn, and even though the Full Stop isn't float capped for Well Worn, it has a float cap in Battle Scarred, and I think the overall distribution of the skins makes Well Worn just way more difficult to get, because this has a population of only 2, and you of course get it from the 2 old school souvenir packages. For the Nova, we have the souvenir Sand Dune factory new, also float capped at 0.08, 0.06, and from the good old souvenir packages. A population of only 16. For the Negev, we have another anodized navy, also in minimal wear because of that float capped like we talked about. With a population of only 66, it's probably because back then there were so few players playing that these just didn't drop much. XM1014, we have souvenir blue spruce, factory new, also from those two souvenir packages. A population of only 11. The souvenir M249 Gator Mesh in well-worn condition is the rarest one with only a population of 14. Moving on to rifle, we have probably my personal favorite in the video, the souvenir AK Black Laminate factory new. And this one has a population of only 32. The Black Laminate is float capped, making factory new very rare, and this was only available from one major, the 2019 Berlin Vertigo souvenir packages. Because in 2020 we didn't have a major because of COVID, and in 2021 we got the new Vertigo collection with the imminent danger. This is a super rare 1-year issue of a souvenir version of a classic skin. The souvenir AUG Condemned factory new is the rarest AUG you can get because there is only one, this one. Float capped and from the oldest souvenir packages, this one is very unique. For the FAMAS, it's the souvenir well-worn Teardown, a population of only 9, and with a very nice little 2013 shooter sticker. For the Galil, we have the souvenir Sage Spray factory new with a population of only 13. Like most of these skins, you get it from the two souvenir packages, and it's float capped, making it very rare. For the M4A1S, a super unique souvenir Nitro factory new from these old souvenir packages, and there exists only one, and that's the one I'm showing you right here. This one is actually listed for sale right now for $100,000. Obviously, it's not gonna sell for that, but I just think it's very cool that it's a one of one and completely unique. For the M4A4, I was actually surprised because we have a StatTrak M4 Howl well-worn. I didn't think a Howl would be the rarest one. Yeah, I know they're rare and very expensive, but I didn't expect the population to be so low. The population of this is only 13, and 4 of them are VAC banned, which means the tradable population is only 9. And it's float capped at 0.04, which means well-worn is very rare. For the SG Krieg, we have another anodized navy souvenir minimal wear. Now, minimal wear once again, because it's rare, a population of only 7, which means this one is also very rare. For the AWP, we have the souvenir Pit Viper well-worn with these beautiful 2014 stickers, and there exists only one. But the one, this one, that does exist is actually banned. So it's not tradable anymore, so the actual tradable population, I guess, is 0. But the skin exists. For the Scar 20, another factory new float capped skin from the old souvenir packages, the souvenir Contractor factory new. And the total population of this one is only 9. Same story for the G3, there's only 17 of this souvenir factory new Jungle Dashed from the same package with the same sort of stickers. Very cool. For the last weapon, we have the souvenir Blue Spruce Scout factory new. There only exists 10 of these in the world, and that's because it's float capped for factory new. So that was every single weapon that you can get. We still have the knife and glove left, but I just want to say shout out to the DreamHack 2013 package for literally giving us almost all of the rarest skins that exist in CS. For the knife, we have the StatTrak M9 Scorched factory new, and there exists only one of these. There's even quite a few knives that haven't ever been unboxed yet, like the StatTrak factory new Classic Knife Urban Mask. It doesn't exist. And finally, for the rarest gloves, I was actually surprised. We have the Sport Gloves Pandora's Box factory new. I was thinking surely it was going to be some random hand wraps or buckshot gloves in factory new that were the rarest, just random sleeper skin, but no, according to Float's database, it's Pandora's Box. There's only 32 of these factory new in existence, so honestly, I'm kinda proud that I owned a pair of these a couple years ago. So maybe the price of them are justified. And that's it. That's your entire full loadout of the rarest possible skins that you can get in CS2. I do, however, have one honorable mention, and that's the Scar 20 Splash Jam factory new. Yes, the souvenir Contractor there exists only 9 of, meanwhile this one there's 54 of, but this one isn't souvenir and it's just very clean, and from my own personal favorite collection, the Militia collection. And honestly, since these packages are like over $1,000 now, we're probably not gonna see many of these ever increase in population just because they are so rare and expensive. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something about the rarest CS skins that exist. lists. And maybe you're disappointed because you were expecting, wow, Star Trek Howl Factory New and Souvenir Op Dragon Lore. But no, they're not actually rare. They're just really fucking expensive. Wabam!